Days are through the evidence that is satisfactory to anything that you go the oracles of most tiny of the cult. So, I got Sutra Part 6 about courtesans, Chapter 3. On the means of getting money, in the sense of change of lover's feelings and of the way to get rid of him. Money is got out of love in two ways, be it by natural and lawful means and by artists. Old authors of the opinion that when a courtesan can get as much money as she wants from her lover, she should not make use of artifice. But Batsayana lays down that though she may get some money from him by natural means, yet when she makes use of artifice, he gives her doubly more, and therefore artifice should be resorted to for the purpose of extorting money from him at all events. Vatsayana says get those dollars. Now, the artifice is to be used for getting money from her lover as follows. 1. Taking money from him on different occasions for the purpose of purchasing various articles, such as ornaments, food, drink, flowers, perfumes, and clothes, and either not buying them or getting from him more than their cost. Praising his intelligence to his face. Pretending to be obliged to make gifts on occasion of festivals connected with vows, trees, gardens, temples, or tanks. Pretending at the time to be going to his house that jewels have been stolen either by the king's guards or by robbers. Alleging that her property has been destroyed by fire, by the falling of her house, and by the carelessness of her servants. Pretending to have lost the ornament of her lover along with her own. Causing him to hear through other people of the expenses incurred by her in coming to see him, contracting debts for the sake of her lover, disputing with her mother on account of some expense incurred by her for her lover, which was not approved by her mother. This is so ridiculous. Not going to parties and festivities in the houses of friends for the want of presents to make for them, she having previously informed her lover of the valuable presents given to her by these very friends. Not performing certain festive rites under the pretense she has no money to perform them with, engaging artists to do something for her lover, entertaining physicians and ministers for the purpose of attaining some object. That one I don't even understand, whatever. Assisting friends and benefactors both on festive occasions and in misfortune. Performing household rites. Having to pay the expenses of ceremony of marriage with the son of a female friend, having to satisfy curious wishes during her state of pregnancy, pretending to be ill and charging her cost of treatment. Wow. Having to remove the troubles of a friend, selling some of her ornaments so as to give her lover a present, pretending to sell some of her ornaments, furniture, or cooking utensils to a trader, who having already tutored her how to behave in the matter. Wow. It's for classes and something I already know how to do. Wow. Having to buy cooking utensils of greater value than those of other people so that they might be more easily distinguished and not changed for others of an inferior description. I need to have the better ones, so no other little Vanna will take them. Please. Remembering the former favors of her lover, and causing them always to be spoken about by friends and followers. Informing her lover of great gains of other courtesans, describing before them in the presence of her lover her own great gains and making her out to be even greater than theirs, though they may not have been really the case. Openly opposing her mother when she endeavors to persuade her to take up with men whom she has been formerly acquainted on account of great gains to be got from them. Lastly, pointing out to her lover the liberality of his rivals. Thus ends the means of getting money. A woman should always know the state of the mind, the feelings and disposition of her towards her, and the change of his temper, his manner, and the colour of his face. His behaviour of a waning lover is as follows: he gives the woman either less than is wanted, or something else that which is asked for. Alright, sometimes that's actually a practicality concern, but there's more. He keeps her in hopes by promises. He pretends to do one thing and does something else. He does not fulfill her desires, he forgets his promises, or does something else than that which he has promised. He speaks with his own servants in a mysterious way. He sleeps in some other house under the pretense of having to do something for a friend. Lastly, he speaks in private with the attendants of a woman with whom he is formerly acquainted. Now, when a courtesan finds a lover's suspicion towards her is changing, she should get possession of all his best things before he becomes aware of her intentions, allow a supposed creditor to take them away forcibly from her in satisfaction of some pretended debt. After this, if the lover is rich, and has always behaved well towards her, she should ever treat him with respect. But if he is poor and destitute, she should get rid of him, as if she had never been acquainted with him in any way before. Wow. It means I'm getting rid of a lover as follows. First, describe the habits and vices of the lover as disagreeable and censurable, with a sneer of the lip and a stamp of the foot. Speaking on a subject with which he is not acquainted, showing no admiration for his learning and passion, and passing a censure upon it. Putting down his pride, seeking the company of men who are superior to him in learning and wisdom, showing a disregard for him on all occasions, censuring men possessing the same faults as her lover, expressing dissatisfaction at the ways and means of enjoyment used by him, not giving him her mouth to kiss, refusing access to her jagana, the part of her body between her navel and thighs. Oh, showing a dislike for the wounds made by his nails and teeth, not pressing close up against him at a time when he embraces her, keeping her limbs without movement at the time of congress, desiring him to employ her when he is fatigued, laughing at his attachment to her, not responding to his embraces, turning away from him when he begins to embrace her, pretending to be sleepy, going out visiting or into company when she perceives his desire to enjoy during the daytime, constructing his words. Wow. Holy smoke. Laughing without any joke, or at any time any joke made by him, laughing under some pretense. This seems, not to me, but this seems like it's familiar. Like it's almost a script. Huh. Anyway, reciting his faults and devices, declaring them to be incurable, saying words of female attendants, calculating to the cut of the heart of a lover to the quick, taking care not to look at him when he comes asking him what cannot be granted, and after all, finally dismissing him. The two personal woes that do the cause them consist in forming connections with suitable men after due and full consideration, and attracting the person with whom she is united to herself, and obtaining wealth from the person she is attached to her, then dismissing him after he has taken away all his possessions. The cause and leading in this manner, the life of wife is not troubled with too many lovers, and yet obtains abundance of wealth. All right. Well, that was fascinating. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I gotta be going.